Hey boys, and welcome back to another Bleach Bracer video. And today we're going to be showcasing the brand new SENKAIMON Ichigo, aka Senkai Ichigo, aka Ichigo with a school outfit. Now, if you are curious on how to get this character, because if you don't know, he is technically free to play, all you gotta do is go to the SENKAIMON quest and beat the 50th floor of the 5th anniversary tower. As you can see there, it is a bit tough. I will say that if you are new to the game, it's going to be a bit difficult for you to get to this point. And even then, if you are debating which character you should invest in, you should definitely try and get the Senkai Aizens first before you do get the Ichigos, and even before you get even Ichigo, you want to get the Zangetsus, because Ichigo, in my opinion, is the worst link of the three. That's not saying he's a bad link, just compared to the other two, he is definitely the worst one. So yeah, just know that all you gotta do is just beat stage 50 of the 5th anniversary tower. If you are watching this in a couple months time or in the future, and there's no longer the 5th anniversary tower, this should get replaced with the Cave of Diligence tower, and by that, it'll pretty much be the same thing. All you gotta do is beat floor 50, and you should be able to get the Ichigo there. And with this Ichigo, you can pick the attribute of your choice. I picked speed because I am going to transcend him in the future to use him in guild quests where the final boss is always power. So that being said, this Ichigo is kind of cool because it's Ichigo before he got his sword power. So it's him literally just throwing punches. It's him squaring up with his fist, moving like Chad, just punching people. And he is a human character. So if for some reason you can beat all 50 floors and you lack any good human characters, this will be a pretty good substitute because he is not bad. And also as a link, he's actually a very good link. Now, like I said, comparing him to the Senkai Aizen and Sengetsu, he's definitely the worst one. But this is not a bad link. 12% recharge in Last Ditch is something to not disregard. It's a very good link, especially in co-op and stuff like that, where you can potentially get one-shotted many times, by the way, because I've experienced it, like many of you should have as well. Having that last ditch is going to be so clutch, in my opinion. So I do like this link, and obviously in 5 months time, when you can get the Ichigo in every attribute, you're pretty much no longer going to die multiple times, because you should always have this Ichigo linked to your characters if you do rock a recharge build. So I like it. I'm a fan of it. That being said, how good is he as a playable character? Well, that's what we're going to be showcasing today. He is a human character. I did pick the speed one, and he is also a story per killer. I did max transcend him because I do max transcend most of my new characters. For the build today, we're going to be using a tension tie, a fortification pill, and a hollow bait, mainly because I don't have good human accessories. I've never really used human, so I didn't really invest into it. So this is just the build we're going with for today. And then we have a 12% recharge link, a 25% strong attack damage link, and 10% recharge. One of the best links for a speed character in the game, and also a 12% recharge. Now, I could rock 14 recharges, but these two just give me extra stats because they are transcended. Now, looking into this Ichigo's skills, he does actually have a fairly decent set of skills. So firstly, Sprinter +1. If you don't know, by the way, you do have to buy the SENKAIMON medals to max him. It will cost you 200 SENKAIMON medals. He has Berserker +20%, which is actually very, very good because if you don't know, he also has Frenzy. So Frenzy +20% Berserker is pretty much the standard for most summonable units nowadays. So a free character having that is actually fairly impressive. Then he has Devastation +40, fairly average. Then he has Debilitator +2 because he can inflict laceration on all of his attacks. Then he has Bruiser +20, and then to top it off, he has Team Party buff, and he buffs human character's strong attack damage by 20%. Now, since I did pick the speed one, he's going to be buffing speed human strong attack character damage. If you pick the tech one, he's going to buff tech characters. If you pick the power one, he's going to buff power human characters. So do keep that in mind, right? The Ichigo buffs humans depending on the attribute that you picked him in. So for this one, he's buffing speed characters. And this does also go back to himself. So he has 40% Berserker and Frenzy. For a free character, that is actually quite good. Honestly, I'm actually very impressed with the skills alone. So now, let's actually showcase him in PvE. We're going to be bringing him into IZ, where unfortunately he doesn't actually have any killer, which I guess is also a good thing because we're going to showcase him against characters where you don't normally want to use him against, right? But he's going to do actually pretty good. So here we are in IZ, so like I just said, we don't have killer advantage against them, and this character, I'm going to be honest, he's kind of weird. Like, it's mainly that first strong attack. You're going to see, if you watch me like play with him for the first time on the stream, that first strong attack threw me off. So originally, before we even did like know or even see the character's gameplay, I was under the impression from the data that was out there is that it was a lunge forward, and it's not like that. So it's very weird, and I'm going to show you right now, right? So let's see the distance. Look at that. It's very weird, and we took damage. We're botching it, right? But like that first strong attack is so weird. It's a AoE around him, but it has some distance to it. It's not a lunge. It's not a bad strong attack per se. It's okay. And like it's really weird. That's like the best way to describe it. I don't know how to describe it really. It's just a weird strong attack. Is it good? It's alright. It's alright. His second, or I guess his third, is a 900 AoE in front of him, or around him actually. That's also another okay strong attack. Obviously, nowadays we're getting characters with full screens, but honestly, it's not too bad. It could have been a lot better, but it could have been honestly worse, so I don't really mind it. His second is a lunge forward, which does have some fairly decent range. This character's range is very deceptive. because it doesn't, like, the AoE effects doesn't like it has a lot of range, but they do. So, like I said, that first one, where it looks like you won't be able to even hit the enemy, you actually can. Like, look at that. We hit the enemy from back there. So he has like a 500 range in front of him. It's very weird. And we're taking damage here, but it doesn't matter. Even that second lunge, like, you can see there, we hit the enemies on the side. So he has some decent range to him. And we can actually kill the enemies. If we were going against Soripers, it'd be a lot better. So, for a free-to-play character, I think he's actually fairly impressive. Now, are you going to use him over other characters? Unless you're a massive fan of Ichigo in a school outfit. Probably not. However, this character will be able to be transcended in 5 months' time. Where that's actually very good. Like, for a free-to-play character that you can transcend, that's not bad, right? He's going to actually probably outperform a lot of your summonable characters when he is 5 out of 5. And then this is a special, which I do like. Man just... I love that special. He just pulls up, throws a couple bangs, and then walks away. So I like it. I'm actually fairly impressed with this character. And then man just wipes off the dust off his hands at the end of his winning animation. I like it. I like it. So a 2-minute clear time. That's okay. We weren't really trying to like speed run. So let's actually go back into it and try to speed run again, just to show you how fast he can beat it, even without killers. All right, so let's go. So yeet, do that, and then we're gonna go second, and then position it right into the third. And hey, you know what? If I had the strong attack item on, I feel like we would have one-shot that. So not too bad, not too bad. Back it up. Use our first. If I had extra recharge too, that would have been great. So it looks like if we do hit the enemy with our lunge, it doesn't do a lot of damage if it's right at the tip, which is fair. So third right there. There we go. And then first right there to clear up. You know, like I said, I'm impressed. I'm impressed. It could have been a lot better. Could have been also a lot worse. So I'm going to do this. Okay, didn't hit the guys behind us though. Okay. We missed there. Use our NAD. I think that's... Who made that noise? Was that the enemy? I don't even know. I don't even know. Alright, third. There we go. Into second. There we go. That room right here was quite slow, if I'm being honest. First. And then let's nuke here. There we go. And then now into the final boss, where we can nuke the boss again and pretty much clear up, right? Let's get that first going. Yeet. And then boom. I'm looking like a minute clear time. I know I can beat in under a minute because I believe I did do that on stream. But I'm not sure if this one was under a minute. So we'll see how it goes. 53-second clear time. So that was fairly impressive, right? And remember, we don't have killer advantage. And also, I did actually kind of mess up in one of those rooms where I was very slow. So for a free character, lads, this is not bad. He's actually fairly decent. And I've said that a lot of times now, right? So the big thing about this character, you're not going to see him being too impressive gameplay-wise, but when you can transcend him, he's going to be kind of nasty. And I can't wait to do that in 5 months' time, because like I said, I'm not sure if I mentioned in the video, while many people might be picking other attributes to try and get the orbs and just get the, you know, the links for their other characters, I'm going to be picking all blue Ichigos, so I can transcend him and actually use him in Guild Quest, where he will shine a lot there. Now, I will say the Laceration, because he can inflict it, is just okay. Laceration is an okay... It's alright. It's alright. Maybe in Guild Quest it's going to be good because Laceration does stop the boss from using the Soul Bomb. So it's alright. For me, Laceration is okay. So that was the video. We needed 2 runs, so fairly short. I wanted to get this out kind of quick because unfortunately I am kind of late on this gameplay showcase. I was supposed to upload it yesterday when we finished the SENKAIMON. Unfortunately, I now have to upload it like 12 hours later because I fell asleep after the stream and I tried to stay asleep for the rest of the night, which was kind of tough for me. But hey, let me know what you guys think of this character in the comments below. I'm sure you have some kind of opinions on it, whether he's a good or bad Link, whether he's a good or bad character, and also let me know what attribute you picked. I'm kind of curious to know, right? I picked speed because, like I said, I'm going to transcend him. I want him to be a good Link from Aaroniero, and I do want to use him in Guild Quest. So that was the video. Hope you guys did enjoy it, and I'll see you at the next one. Peace.